I just really hate the fact that motherfuckers wait till you literally down bad, crashing out, literally, like, to act like they give a fuck about your ass. Like, motherfucker don't give a fuck literally until your ass dead in the casket. Literally, like, and then it's the fact that when I do that, I swear to God, I don't want no fucking funeral. I don't want no fake ass motherfuckers sitting around lying about how they love my ass. When the whole time I was living, I'm struggling. I can't call nobody, not a piece of family, a sister, a cousin, a brother, a shit to ask for shit. Not $100, not $50, not $25. I can't call nobody and ask for shit. But when I'm up and I got it and I'm giving shit out, it's not a problem to motherfuckers. Like, I'm just so tired of being tired, G. I swear to God, like, I'm tired of being a single mama. I'm tired of taking care of 2 kids by myself. I'm tired of this shit, G. Like, I swear to God, I'm so fucking tired. Like, I don't want to be here, G. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, it is sad to say, but I take the selfish route out, and I swear to God, and do it. Like, I'll be getting to that point. A motherfucker take this shit as a joke. A motherfucker take this stressful shit, this depressed shit, they take that shit as a fucking joke. This shit not no fucking joke. This shit'll really make your ass crash out. All that bitter baby daddy, a motherfucker mad you don't want to be with them, all type of shit. This shit is stressful on the motherfucker. A single mom, this shit is really stressful. Y'all niggas, y'all daddies, y'all need to start doing y'all motherfucking part. It don't take no money to take care of y'all kids, G. It don't take no fucking money. All it take is time out your motherfucking day. If us mamas gotta rearrange y'all shit, y'all should have to rearrange y'all shit too. Stop being like that when y'all got motherfucking kids out here. Most of y'all daddies need to step the fuck up and be a fucking daddy, G. This shit is sick. This shit is fucking sick. Mamas out here killing themselves for shit like this, bro. Dead ass.
Shalom. I would like to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakradash. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, pushing this word across the 4 corners of the world. And as you just saw from this opening video, this is the new reality that's been set upon you proudful Americans. And as you can see with Eve, she was very distraught and vocalizing to social media type of problems that she's currently going through as being like a single mother. And by the way, social media has really ruined modern society, where people promote these false realities like they living it up, and especially these women. But in actuality, a lot of these modern women are really struggling, and they are not living it up as they will portray this false lifestyle upon social media. So social media definitely has a gift and a curse. And the gift, of course, the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shai, that was like that spiritual vehicle that did the heavy lifting unto the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And of course, you can see the curse with all this wickedness, folly, the pride, and these false realities that has totally disengaged modern society. And it's a lot of articles about studies going out how the depression rates are raising up higher within the U.S. And it's more prevalent amongst these American women. And that's because a lot of them resorted to feminism, and they are going outside their divine natural order as being a woman that the Heavenly Father Yahweh appointed them to be. And now they're at that point, they're stressing out so much, trying to fulfill both roles as the mother and the father, where that's totally out of sync of the natural order. Which explains now, it makes total sense, by the way, why you have all of this chaos, disorder within the city of confusion. And that's referring to America. But Yahweh Shai highlighted to his disciples, like what type of signs or indicators that we will be seeing within the last of the last days before his second arrival. And we are definitely seeing more and more people uploading videos on social media, and they're growing distant and becoming more indifferent or disenchanted. And these are definitely the signs of our times. And that takes me to one of those signs within Matthew 24:12. And this is within the NLT, the New Living Translation. Sin will be rampant everywhere. So right now you have iniquity or sin, lawlessness, moral corruption. That's being regarded as a higher standard within this sinful kingdom, America. And where now it's at the point, these type of abominable works are becoming the norm within America. And everybody except for the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel are gravitating towards it because it's a new standard. It's popularized. So again, sin will be rampant everywhere and the love of many will grow cold. So more and more people are losing enthusiasm, affection, sympathy, and just interest within this thing that we call life. And due to these economic straits, referring to the man of sin himself, Esau, Edom, beginning with the higher ups of them, are placing these Americans in that economic squeeze. And it's to the point now, so many people are uploading videos on social media and they're vocalizing about their financial straits, even to the point that they are struggling so much as this Eve, you just saw at the beginning of this video, like being a struggling single mother, that they are now at that breaking point where they will unalive themselves so that they just won't have to deal with this new harsh reality. And that's becoming a norm now. So sin will be rampant everywhere and the love of many will grow cold. And the word cold within the Greek, it goes into sukos. And that's where you get the word psychotic from, which means that more and more people are becoming mentally deranged. They're losing their wits. And that's why stress, anxiety, and depression is at an all-time high within America. So if people are within this type of spirit right now, where we would still call this a so-called functional society, or what some people would call normalcy, where it's like the calm before the storm, then how much more when Yahweh Bahashim al-Shah appoint that spirit upon the elites on the left-hand side to really economically collapse this American society, where it's going to be a dog-eat-dog world out here. It's going to be very lawless. And that takes me right to Ecclesiastes 12 verse 3. In a day when the keepers of the house should tremble, and the keepers of the house are referring to these economists, these money market watchers. And the word economy goes into house management. So these economists and money market watchers can be likened unto economic forecasters. And for the most part, these economists and money market watchers are all predicting some very gloomy times coming to this American economy. Like we are literally at that point of a financial collapse within America. And this is all appointed by, first and foremost, Yahweh Bahashim al-Shah, but he's definitely working through his left-hand vessel of dishonor, Esau, Edom, begin with the higher ups on the left-hand side. They are causing the problem. They are causing the reaction just so these broken people can get back to a so-called normal, functional life. And they are definitely going to be begging for that solution, which is ultimately that MOTB, the microchip. So in the day when the keepers of the house should tremble and the strong men should bow themselves, and the strong men referring to these elites on the left-hand side, these are those economic hitmen that are definitely orchestrating these financial straits upon these American people. And they are targeting the middle class. And the middle class are likened unto the economic engine to an economy. They play a very vital role. And it says, and the grinders cease because they are few, which goes into the unemployment rates are skyrocketing. And here's the point. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. So with that being said, the future for America is definitely shadowy. It's bleak and very gloomy. Again, a lot of people are losing enthusiasm, passion, affection, sympathy, and just interest within this thing that's called life. And that's because a lot of these Americans, including the 2/3 of our people, they invested a lot of their spiritual and emotional attachment into this so-called American dream, just to find out it was all based on lies. So therefore, more and more Americans are becoming disenchanted. And now they are at that breaking point, to the point of crashing out. So we're at that point pursuant to these end-time biblical prophecies where Yahweh Bahashim al-Shah are punishing the current fashion of this world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and he's causing the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And also pursuant to Isaiah 26:5, how Yahweh Bahashim al-Shah are bringing down this lofty city. And that's definitely referring to America, aka Babylon the Great. So therefore, it's beautiful to see this American morale and prideful spirit, and also including Eve being associated with this wicked component that's called feminism. All that is crashing. And that takes me right to Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 7. And this is within the Apocrypha. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And we as the hopeful elect, it's good to see the downfall of our main biblical arch enemy, and that's referring to the tabernacle of Esau Edom, or the so-called Caucasian race within today's time, and also their counterparts, these other nations, because they served as joint heirs unto Esau Edom, and pursuant to the book of Psalm, the 83rd chapter, they all conspired together for the downfall of you Israelites. When you read Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, in the 2nd verse, it goes into how our enemies, which are referring to these other heathen nations, they had said, aha, even the ancient high places are within our possessions. And once you go into the word aha within the blue letter, in one of the definitions, it says to glorify over your enemy's misfortune. So with that being said, these other nations, especially Esau Edom, they thrive and love to see our people walking around being degenerates, being downtrodden, being a scum of the earth, or being classified as the usual suspects. So going back to the point, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And our other enemy as an Israelite man can definitely be applied to Eve, beginning with the so-called American Negro woman. Beginning with her foremother, Eve, she teamed up with the serpent, which was the spirit of Esau Edom. And after she pledged and made that covenant with death, they became a dynamic duo. And we are still witnessing that dysfunctional covenant being played out within modern times. But now we're at that point that covenant is being disannulled. In other words, it's being voided out. And that's because Eve, being without spiritual discernment, like having that spirit to discern like what is right and what is wrong according to the standard of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, she got bewitched or charmed or beguiled, like the serpent ran game upon her. So therefore she got easily influenced. And we're seeing that legacy still being played out within today's time, but now it's breaking up, which explains why we're witnessing so many Israelite women uploading videos on social media, and they are literally crying out how they cannot do it all by themselves now, how life is lifing, and they are tired of being single mothers, being strong or independent. And now they are gradually realizing that they got bit by that serpent, which is Esau Edom, within a mechanism that's called feminism. So again, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So by Eve making that covenant with death with Esau Edom, they are both falling at the same time. And call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim Al for that. And that takes me right to Micah 7 verse 10. Then she, referring to Eve, and also beginning with the so-called American Negro woman, from the tribe of Judah on down to the rest of the tribes. That is, my enemy should see it, and what she's seeing. Now she's witnessing that covenant that she made with death is being disannulled. She's seeing the horrible consequences of feminism and how there was an orchestrated component by this Edomite American government to destroy the Israelite family units. And shame should cover her, which said unto me. So now, as you just saw from this opening video, Eve is being humiliated and shamed. That's why I said it within 2nd Ezra 8 and 50, how many great miseries should be done unto them in the latter times that dwell within the earth, because they have walked in great pride. And that's something that Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shah despises and more so hates. And especially that's coming from the weaker vessel, the woman. So again, where is the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shah, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And we're going to see more and more videos like this being uploaded, just like on a normal basis. Also, these other heathen women as well that drink that cup of feminism. And now they're coming to that realization that Esau Edom has backdoored them. And that's good for you all. So with that, hopefully you all was edified. You all stay strong. Keep pushing forward. Shalom.